Hi, Titan from Titanic Toys. I'm standing next to the assembled Buzz. He's all put together in his display case. Now, this is the Disney Pixar's newer Buzz, not the original cartoon Buzz. This is the Robosen Infinity Pack that I ordered. This was a pre-order. It is now available. I think it's about about 1,000 US. Not sure what that is in Australian dollars, maybe about $1,400 Australian. But this is Buzz Lightyear in his display case. There is side panels, clear perspex panels, which I won't put on. I'll go through that in a minute. I love it so far. I really enjoy playing with it. I've hooked it up a few times and played around with all the settings and stuff like that on the app. But this is basically the case for it. Looks fantastic like this. A lot of the time I've been displaying it with the light off. With the light on. So that is with the light on. So if I was to turn that light off, it's pretty dark. So when that light's on, you get a nice halo around his clear dome cover there. I do have just turn the light back on. I do have the sword in one hand and the gun in the other, because a lot of his motions actually utilizes the gun and the sword, and the jetpack especially. So the thing I found is it looks great in its display case. Problem is, when you want to work him, operate him, turn him on, you got to take this off, because his arms open up, his jetpack comes out, and he moves around and he knocks all of these aluminium bars. So that's a bit of a pain. You've got to take him out of the case, or take the case off him, because he is actually part of the stand here. So he can fly and stuff like that. So he is actually part of the stand. But yeah, you've got to take the outer frame off in order to get him to work. So what I will do is probably just glue the top half to the top. So just the 4 rails to the top. So I can just take him off, or take it off. The other thing is it slips into these slots down the bottom. And if you can't get like a full 60-degree access around it, it's pretty hard to get off. So we'll just lift that off. Make sure none of those legs are going to fall out. I'll turn that light off. So that is Buzz. There's the jetpack. The blue thing that I found in my unboxing in my last video, if you haven't seen that, check that out, is actually the water container. So you fill up the jetpack. There's two little bit of water coming off there because I just filled it up. It does go through water quite fast, I've noticed as well. So they just open up on either side, and you fill this up. Just stick that in, fill this up with water, stick it in, fill up the tanks. So that is that. So it does take water. That's how the smoke effect is produced. It's more of a water vapor mist. The other thing is, when that is working, when the jetpacks are working, it does wet this area and whatever area you've got, a little bit of moisture. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, it is water. It is a mist. So here is Buzz here. So I am going to turn him on. I am going to get my phone ready, because we do have to connect him to the internet. I won't go through too much. I just want to go through all the motions and show you what he can actually do. So let's just turn him on. So there's a button here. We just turn him on for 3 seconds or a couple of seconds, and he does light up. So I'll point out all the lights. So he's going to go through
to infinity.
So I'll turn those on. I'll come back to the lights in a second. I do have to turn that sword on. So he is breathing right now. So there is like a breathing motion. Unfortunately, the hood doesn't open, and the mouth doesn't open. I've noticed in a lot of the comments in my previous video of the unboxing, a lot of people were disappointed the mouth didn't move. It does all of these motions and the mouth doesn't move. And the hood doesn't open, which is, I kind of found that disappointing, because that would have been cool for that to just pop open. It would have been kind of an easy move to do as well. But let's just turn on his sword. So I'm just going to, let's get his sword out real quickly. And we'll just turn that on. So it does turn on, which seemed to, I can only see it when the light is off. It was working last time. Maybe it is not working at the moment. Okay, for some reason that is not working. So let's just get him in there. The other thing I did notice is when I was working him, his audio dropped out twice. I had to shut him down, let him restart again, and the audio came back on. So there was a bit of a glitch there in that. His gun does fire, so there is a red light. So that little slide magazine there actually pushes forward, and you can turn the light on. So that is on. Okay, so the light is on. It's just very hard to see it when the actual house lights are on, but studio lights. But there is his gun. The blade does light up. It's like a fluorescent green or a blue, sorry. So just make sure that hand is in there. Okay, so let's just operate him and get on with this. So we will hook him up. We're just going to connect him to the internet first, and then we can jump onto the app. So here's his Buzz MO. So we'll just connect him. Oh, so we've got to press.
Affirmative. Goodbye.
Okay, so I turned him off by accident. I just wanted to connect him to the net, so we'll turn him on back again. So let's just turn you back on. So I think I had to press it once to connect to the internet. So he is right there. Oh, you probably can't even see it, but he is.
To infinity and beyond.
He is just Buzz MOOEG. So press that again.
First, you will not speak unless spoken to.
Okay, come on. Are you going to connect? So I've only done this once. So we're going to connect to Buzz. So
we wanted to be Space Rangers again.
It was. Press that.
Wanted to matter.
Okay, so I think I do have him connected. So we'll go to the app. So here is the Buzz app. So that'll come on. Okay, so let's connect. So we'll connect.
First, you will not speak unless spoken to.
Okay, so that's Buzz right there. So we will.
Copy control, initiating hyperlaunch.
Maybe I didn't need to press that because I've initially pressed it once before and it's already sort of logged in. So that is basically it. He's connected now to the app. So now we can, probably can't see it on the camera, but there is a Bluetooth control, there's an action control, there's a mission, so you can do like kind of games, I guess. I haven't done it yet, and it teaches you how to move everything manually. And there's create, which is create your own motions and actions and stuff like that. There's also a download feature where you can download other people's. If you've got the Optimus Prime, pretty much the same, I'm guessing. So I'll just go through some of these actions.
Give me something.
All right, hold on. So he's eager to go. So we'll just do some of the basic ones, which is...
Let's go finish the mission.
So...
Operation Surprise Party is back on.
And his gun fell off. So we just have to make sure that gun is nice and secure. It does slot into that finger there. Let's go the jetpack one. Open fire.
As a Star Command officer, I grant you emergency authority.
See, in that one, that action, you should have the gun in that hand. So we can go, we'll go the sword one.
I'm going to go ahead and take it from here.
So you do have to give him a bit of space to move. I'll do that one again. Like I said, if you had the rails here, he would smash into that. So, and that slicing there is quite quick, and
refill the jetpack in time.
it is telling me to refill the jetpack because it is using so much of the jetpack at the moment. I've only just started using it. Repair ship.
Was like your mission log. In order to repair our ship, we have to find some way to get inside the command center.
Okay, we'll keep going down. We'll do this one.
I have a visual. I'll take those odds.
We'll go the bug one. So this is where you use,
Commander, I'm surrounded
uses
by
the gun.
bugs.
See, that was a downloaded one, so I like that one because it went with the motions.
For a space ranger, astrophobia is an automatic disqualification.
Please refill the jetpack in time.
As you can hear it, so it basically just said, please fill the jetpack in time. So I'm guessing it's a little bit low. I did put quite a bit in it. We'll just keep going. We will do this one.
I'm not giving up on my mission either. I plan to finally finish the mission.
I do have him on like a rotating, can't remember what they're called, but it's a little bit rocky. Usually, if actually I put him on the table, he'd be a lot more stable. So let's try this one, final mission.
You have to keep your guard up and your head on a swivel.
So he's still very much moving like a fighting robot.
The mission.
A lot of the movements are very similar, I'm noticing as well.
I have a visual.
There is voice command in it if you don't want to use this. So if you didn't connect him to the internet,
Refill the jetpack in time.
so if you didn't, lost my thought of concentration there. So if you didn't connect to the internet, you could just basically turn him on and use voice commands. I think there was about maybe about 16 or 18 voice commands. I'm sure there'll be more later, but that's basically all you can do without hooking him up to the internet and doing the app. When it comes to if we go back, I will go to, I think it's create manual. So
Sucks. You ready for another adventure?
So I can go into like a manual setting here. I haven't quite done all of it yet. Actually, I didn't do that one, but there is a setting where you can manually open up all the jetpacks and stuff like that, which must have been in the Bluetooth. Here we go, the Bluetooth connection. Okay, so we've got the jetpack. It's just loading up. What is that? So, okay. So I haven't really set any of this up yet, but if we wanted to change, so we can open up the wings, we can close the wings, we can turn on the vapor, so there is the vapor there. You can actually control all of the lighting effects as well. So at the moment,
are not the same.
the jets are blue. So the jetpacks are blue, and you can change those to red. So you can change out colors and stuff like that if you choose to. You can also change the colors and stuff up there as well. But there's a lot of stuff you can actually do in the app. But that is basically Buzz Lightyear.
Star Command, I'm running out of fuel.
We'll see if we can get him to shut down. Shut down. Oh, hey Buzz. I don't think the voice commands work with a
Blast. First,
if it's connected.
who am I
So
speaking my spoken to?
I'm trying to cancel him out. All right, let's just forget about that. So if we'll just turn him off. But that's basically Buzz Lightyear.
Want it to matter.
I don't even think you're shutting down at this point. I did press you. So just hold you a bit.
Affirmative. Goodbye.
Okay, so that is Buzz. Now, as you can see in his normal shutdown pose, these arms stick past the casing. I don't want these legs to fall off. So just trying to get him back in his case. See, if he accidentally turned on or anything like that, he's going to go through the covers. That's why I didn't put the covers on it. And to basically put him back in his pose position, just move him to where you want him. I usually just keep him in a nice pose like that and leave the light on. And that is how I display my Buzz.